And welcome to Friday Night Football. We're coming to you from Cardinia Park. This is the round 6 match between Geelong and the Dogs. Exposed form suggests that these two sides may both be contenders this year. They're both in the top 4 and playing impressive footy. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Dogs. My tipping hasn't been so crash hot, so I'm going with a couple of roughies this week, and this seemed as likely a candidate as any.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. A real buzz around this stadium as the captains meet for the toss.
The Western Bulldogs and Geelong played one of the closest and most entertaining matches of 2006 in round 5 at Docklands. After leading by a point at three-quarter time, the match seemed in the Dogs' keeping when Adam Cooney put them 13 points up with 3 minutes 22 on the clock. Corey Enright breathed life back into Geelong's ambitions when he snapped truly moments later, before Gary Ablett Jr. roved a goal-mouth marking contest and put the Cats within a point with 1 minute 38 to play. Joel Corey's kick inside 50 in the last seconds couldn't find a target, and the Dogs were left to celebrate a 1-point win. 14-14-98 to 14-13-97. Robert Murphy kicked 3 goals.
A great game in prospect as we get underway. Holmes just trying to get it forward under pressure. Williams couldn't finish what he started. That's poor play. Kennedy all on his own. What's he got on offer? Clever kick. English pushes into space and receives the footy. Bontempelli works hard to present. Doesn't often waste it. Henry with the intercept mark. His field kicking is normally first rate. Right on a lead. Ruckman aren't supposed to do this. Puts the foot down and away he goes. Can he hit a target? Karmas makes good contact. Attracted a crowd. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. English got his palm to it. Kennedy, he's caught. The fans will be happy to see this. We will do it all again. English showing his skills. Bontempelli got to get rid of it. Was that a legal disposal? Holmes, boot, ball, goal!
It doesn't matter who you are, it's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Cats on the board early. The big men fly. Holmes on the same page as his ruck. Atkins. The umpire says he had no prior. English smashes it out of there. Bontempelli onto it in a flash. Liberatore. We've got another stoppage. English with a deft tap. Solid tackle.
The Cats look a little more potent with ball in hand at the moment.
Neither side able to clear the footy. English slaps it out. That's sloppy play. He's generally a good kick. Waitman gets to the front spot. Just has to hit a target. Norton read it well and claims the mark.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Dogs have opened their account. English wins the tap. Kennedy, Bontempelli, tidy ball. Waitman, he's a dynamo. Throws it on the boot. Fraser hunting the footy. He's run into trouble. The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Holmes marks on centre wing. Myers inside 50 with the kick. Good disciplined defence. Neal bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
That's a great way to open your account. His confidence will be sky high.
Goal for goal early. English showing his skills. Liberatore. Bontempelli keeps it low. Waitman might be just outside his range. They're a big chance here. Atkins charges onto it. Normally delivers. He's copped some of his own medicine. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Wright got his palm to it. Atkins dealt with the pressure. It's a hospital hand pass. He's made a hot start to this match. Mannar, Holmes, leading from the front. Smith, they've worked it well. Knew where the help was. Right, that's a legal disposal, isn't it? How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Conservative kick, honours the lead. They'll take the patient approach. They've opened them up here. He's made a bright start. Henry went bang. McNeil leading by example. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
He's got an option in the centre square. That's a good option, and this looks promising. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. Waitman takes an excellent grab. The Cats have denied them the corridor. Sweeping handball. Dangerfield. They have absolutely spifflicated him. English didn't need to be asked twice. Atkins with the big fist. Darcy, Bontempelli, Norton looms large as usual.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them. He's about to hurt them again.
That is going very close. Not close enough.
He should have had his second goal there. It's been a bright start from him.
Stewart to bring it back in. McNeil intercepts. Can he finish it off?
I'll be back in front if he can nail it.
McNeil, can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. It's a tough game. Richards takes the hand pass. English, Bontempelli, great play. It's hard to defend ball movement like this. Lowers the eyes. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
You've got to be switched on to your opposition's ball movement much better than that. It was all too easy.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Dogs were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Liberatore, Bontempelli, he's been busy so far. Who's front and centre? Wright is cool under pressure. Advantage paid, and away they go. They're moving the footy quickly. O'Connor has charged into space. Dangerfield, great hands there.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
He converts and narrows the margin.
He's a damaging player. They need to make sure they pay him the respect he commands.
The Cats are within a point. Wright looking for territory. Bowes in his natural habitat. O'Connor. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Punch clear, like Batman and Robin. Smith, O'Connor, Wright. The Cats are good with their hands. Blitzars takes the responsibility, just needs to finish. Finish he does.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Cats having a good patch. Right, wins it out of the centre. Bowes. Smith. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. English showing his skills. Smith. The Cats should score here. Dale is there to save the day. A chance to clear now. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Neil. Dangerfield. Thought his way through it. Manor. That's good work rate.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
The Cats are really attacking the contest and looking dangerous when they get the ball forward.
The Cats have kicked the past three and they're looking formidable. Wright got his palm to it. Dangerfield. Can he impose himself on the match? Unable to get it inside 50. Clever kick. English has found some space. Doesn't often waste it. He's hit up the lead. Spearing pass. They're moving the footy well here. Shaves the grass with that one. They've turned it over. What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. Blitzers. That's skillful. Manor with a chance to run. Humphreys. Well-weighted kick. Thumped away. Stengel. He's besieged. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Wright punches it out of the ruck. Warple. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. We've got another stoppage. English with the tap. They have a good understanding, those two. This is great pressure footy. Neil has a ping. It won't be a goal. Danger averted. Frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
No time like the present. Can he hit a target? Bramble can keep it moving. And they're away. Wright cuts them off yet again. The Dogs are under siege. It's a poor inside 50. That's a useful ball. Bramble works hard to present. He's generally a good kick. Davidson in the clear on centre wing. Quarter time, and one side will be happier than the other clearly, but there's a long way to go. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
Coaches these days don't generally like a lot of goals being scored, so look for them to put the brakes on. Every coach values team defence and being able to take away the opposition's strengths, because every goal the opposition kicks is one more you have to kick.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Wright showing his skills. Holmes. Warple under pressure. Bouncing ball. West showing some pace. A few players stop, but advantage has been paid. Holmes. He'll feel that one. Gets the kick away. Close. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Great tackling technique there. The two big men do battle. Kennedy wins a hard ball. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. Stewart makes good contact. Guthrie runs onto it and can drive them into attack. The kick is precise. Bontempelli needing support. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Wright with the tap. The umpire says he had no prior. Good ruck work. Bontempelli. Can he be the fire starter? Quality delivery by foot. Looking to peg one back. Stewart tries to spike it out of the danger zone. O'Sullivan. The umpire will have it. Wright wins the tap. Atkins gets his kick despite the heat. Dempsey. Wright. He's set upon. Navigated the traffic. Holmes. O'Sullivan. Solid tackle. They're tackling with great intent. Punch clear. Smith. Blitzers. Doesn't want to turn it over there. Richards gathers. De Koning clears the area. Deep in defence. Needs to be precise. Guthrie on a lead. They're playing with purpose and poise. Right. Has a vice-like grip. What's he got on offer? Holds it up. Waiting for an option to present. Good penetration on the kick. Williams. We've seen that before. West. He'll be sore in the morning. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Wright wins the hit out. Holmes. Smith. Poor hands there. Richards. What can he do with it? Davidson. Bontempelli. They cannot keep him quiet. Loose ball on centre wing. Richards has a paddock in front of him. Couldn't burst through. Norton. Liberatore. Couldn't mark. Sanders. O'Sullivan in the right spot at the right time. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Blasts away. Stewart making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Baker. He makes no mistake.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Liberatore kicks to space. Sanders probably too far out to score. He'll draw them level if he's accurate.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
To level it up on the scoreboard. He's done just that.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Dogs with the past 2 goals. English wins the hit out. Liberatore. They've put themselves under pressure. He's put the foot down. The defence is disorganised. Close. That's a dreadful hand pass. O'Donnell harassed into an error. Wright read it well. What's he got on offer? Drives it inside the forward 50. Karmas spoils. Williams. O'Donnell. Treloar. He's had little impact so far. No one can mark. You can't question his commitment. Waitman. English. Had some assistance. West running in support. Liberatore. Into the pocket he goes. De Koning. Read that well. Careful ball movement. O'Connor with a chance to relieve the pressure. Normally delivers. It's a dreadful mistake. 50 paid. Goal coming up, you'd think.
Kicking at his first.
You can put this one in the book. That was too easy.
The Dogs have come roaring back. It's been an impressive response.
The Dogs have been impressive so far. There could be an upset brewing. The 2 big men do battle. Warple. Waitman in heavy traffic. Fraser. Big tackle laid. And we will do it all again. Rucks go at it. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? English. They're playing for keeps. Honours the lead. Crosses the paint. Good disciplined defence. It's a tough game. Dale, where Angels fear to tread. Richards. That is as bad as it gets.
Neither side's been able to establish any dominance so far. This is a good game of footy.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
Three times now scores have been tied. Wright palms it down. Warple, Smith, Blitzars, taken to ground. No way through there, and they'll reset. English with a deft tap. Almost threw it out. A bit of a panicked handball. Smith runs onto it. The Cats should score here. Punched away. It would have been harsh to call that insufficient intent.
Both sides have lacked polish, but the endeavour from both has been sensational.
Wright showing his skills. O'Connor, can he impose himself on the match? Chips to half-back. Blitzars accepted the invitation. They've bottled it up. Wright showing his skills. O'Connor, the Dogs, guarding the corridor. Guthrie, it's no place for the faint-hearted. It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present.
Good close match this, with no sign yet that either side is going to crack.
O'Connor on the same page as his ruck. Terrific tackle. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Manages to find a teammate. Garcia can just about finish it himself. Probing ball. Frazier has got in behind them and can run into an open goal.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
From the pocket, looks good, is good.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Dogs are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Wright has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Anyone's ball. Blitzars affects the turnover. Throws it on the boot. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. A second bounce. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
Dale tasked with the kick in. Treloar working hard and being rewarded. Good looking kick. That's a bit of a gift. Away he goes. How's the finish? He hasn't hit it well. In fact, he's hit the behind post. Tidy ball. Sanders fought his way through it. O'Sullivan couldn't finish what he started. Doesn't often waste it. Bontempelli, he's caught. Who's at home? Norton, he's been accosted. It's become a game of keepings off. West, he's struggled to make an impact to this point. Darcy, on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them, and he's about to hurt them again.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
The Dogs are really taking it to them today. The big men fly. Bontempelli, Liberatore, Baker couldn't get a disposal. You have to be tough to play this game. We'll have a ball up as we approach half-time. English, the winner there. Baker, Liberatore, Richards, the Dogs, looking ominous. Treloar is the man on the spot, and he's marked. Bounced straight off his chest. Garcia, Davidson, Norton, steadies, drop punt, goal!
Managed to get free and kick the easiest of goals.
The Dogs by 17. English gets his hand to it. Baker, Liberatore, Davidson, marks. Will he go the bomb? The major interval is upon us. Lots to debate and discuss during the halftime break for fans, commentators and coaches alike. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Dogs have put in a strong performance so far. There's still a long way to go, of course, but they've laid down a template for how they can beat this side. They've come in well prepared and are playing a disciplined brand of footy that sees them in this contest up to their eyeballs.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. English slaps it out. Liberatore, Trelaw. Centre square, loose ball. Myers runs onto it. They have absolutely spifflicated him. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. English showing his skills. Liberatore. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Well-weighted kick. This ought to end in a goal. What's he got on offer? They're moving the footy quickly. Darcy has charged into space. Norton, appreciate... It's that delivery. Golden opportunity here.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Cats really need to respond now. The big men fly. Baker, Liberatore. Good penetration on the kick. Wright saves the day again. Can they keep the footy this time? Henry, great body work. I've liked his game today. Neal on a lead. The Cats haven't been inside 50 for a while. Bledsoe has bobbed up. Stengel, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
You've got to be switched on to your opposition's ball movement much better than that. It was all too easy.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
Did they ever need that? Now to rest back the momentum.
The Dogs by 17. English has rucked tirelessly. Liberatore. O'Donnell gets his kick despite the heat. Baker, dangerous to leave on his own. He hasn't been himself today. Norton, all alone in the centre square. They're a big chance here. Right, takes an excellent grab. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
He's suggesting he got something on it. Oh, I'm not sure he did. I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Dogs with a steadying goal. English wins it out of the centre. Liberatore. I felt that one from here. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. English has probably got the points at this stage. Bontempelli, O'Donnell. The Dogs are bringing great energy. Atkins knew the tackle was coming. Onto the non-preferred. Holmes takes the short option. Close, couldn't mark. Richards dishes it off. Liberatore, Bontempelli. That's skillful. Waitman had his name written all over it. Sanders. De Koning is calm in a crisis. Handballs it to nobody, and they see it out.
The Dogs look a little more potent with ball in hand at the moment.
It's been a great duel between the two big men. Baker, Bontempelli, big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer.
The Cats are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Dogs have got it on their turns. English has had his measure today, like Batman and Robin. Defence 101 there. Norton, Liberatore, West. It's a desperate tackle. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Bledsoe with a deft tap. Liberatore leading from the front. Quick snap, and that's a goal!
The Cats aren't looking like it at the moment. They simply aren't coping with the pressure.
The Cats are in danger of being run over. Bledsoe slaps it out. Smith can send them into attack. Lob, making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Bramble, no easy exit. He's besieged. That's a great tackle, and it's been rewarded.
Better. A kick to a contest and get done holding the ball. He's batting at 100% so far.
It's not a tight angle, but he goes with a check side and threads it.
Perhaps a bit fortunate with the free kick, but he went back and made the most of it.
The Cats with a much-needed goal. English wins the tap. Liberatore, solid tackle. They're tackling with venom today. Good ruck work. Holmes, Smith, Wright. This is promising, showing some dare. A second bounce. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
The Cats have been outplayed, but they're hanging tough. English has got on top. Liberatore, Richards. You asked for it, you got it. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. English looking for territory. Fraser, Holmes. Dale, we've seen that before. Myers. Neal getting their handball game going. This should be a goal. Big chance. And he does not let them down.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Dogs by 17. Wright wins it out of the centre. Navigated the traffic. Blitzars running in support. Seizes the moment. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Warple. Lob is a rock in defence. They're playing with purpose and poise. No wonder coaches go grey.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
This will fall short. Punched away. Neal farms it out. Can they finally get it into their forward line? Sanders can keep it moving. Quality delivery by foot. Tidy ball. Fraser was afforded latitude. Holmes runs onto it. That's commitment to the cause. They're tackling with great intent. Wright with a deft tap. Blitzars. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. Baker. Fraser. Out of the congestion. Bontempelli. He'll be sore in the morning. It's not a fair fight. And he's done for holding the ball.
You've got to be quicker than that.
They're breaking down across half forward. Good thinking and good execution too. They're moving the footy well here. Can he hit a target? Norton has found some space. Clever kick. Alarm bells are ringing. The Dogs looking ominous. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. That's a useful ball. Humphreys with a chance to relieve the pressure. Can he find a teammate? He's normally better than that. The defence has fallen down. West has found some space. He will surely make this count.
He's looking to become their 10th individual goal kicker here.
He's got it done.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Dogs really needed that one to halt the charge. The two big men do battle. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Throws it on the boot. Bouncing ball. Dale. The fans will be happy to see this. Great tackling technique there. English wins the tap. Fraser, you can see their confidence growing. Holmes, he's drawn a crowd. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it.
The Dogs would be delighted to take this advantage to three-quarter time. They are in the box seat.
Holmes, right, Warple. Looking to peg one back. Cameron gets to the front spot and can line them up.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
How important might that goal turn out to be? English looking for territory. Liberatore collects the half volley. Right, intercepts. Holmes, Guthrie. He's been accosted. He's only had the one inside 50. Squeezes the kick. Bontempelli. Some indirect ball movement here. Blitzars desperate to win it back. The Dogs won't mind this. They've smashed them into clearances. English got his palm to it. Just shoveled it out. Richards, he's run into trouble. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. We'll have another ball up. English palms it down. Bontempelli, he's under close attention. Kicks to space. Richards gathers in the centre square. Can he impose himself on the match? Time to turn on the Jets. He's stopped in his tracks. I've liked his game today. In no man's land. West, they're looking good. Davidson. We turn for home with an upset well and truly on the cards. Can these spirited underdogs hold on? What's happening down there, Gary?
The Cats are hanging tough, but they've made this a lot harder for themselves than it needed to be because their skills have consistently let them down. They really ought to be leading this match, if we're being honest. You can cop a loss if the opposition is simply better and you've given yourselves the best chance, but the one thing you must never do is beat yourselves, and they're in great danger of doing that as it stands.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Liberatore. That's a dreadful hand pass. Blitzars looking for two in a row. Stengel is the man on the spot, and he's marked. It's loose inside the 50. The Cats on the ball now. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. Socket off the deck. Bontempelli wins the race. They cannot keep him quiet.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions and inside 50s.
It's a deep kick. English marks and the opportunity gets away. Goes laterally. Have they weathered the storm? Takes them on. Davidson on a lead. The Dogs look well drilled. No one can mark. Right, should be in the votes today. Up and under. Holmes outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Warple, that might have been dropping the ball. Terrific forward pressure. Who was he aiming for? The sprint is on. Surely that's holding the man. Indeed it is. Normally delivers. Manor went bang. Dale needs a good decision. Hasn't seen a lot of it. They could be vulnerable here. Tries a safe ball. Myers presents in space. Terrific tackle. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
That's skillful. Myers clears the area. You have to be tough to play this game. The Cats will have one eye on the clock. Rucks go at it. Dempsey, he'll feel that one. Neither side able to clear the footy. English, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Baker, Kennedy, Bontempelli. The Dogs haven't been inside 50 for a while. De Koning tries to spike it out of the danger zone. It was always likely to fall short. Searching kick. English wins it back. Great mark. Can he finish it off?
Kicking at his first.
He's kicked it like an... arrow. The Dogs have the first of the last quarter. Good ruck work. Smith manages to get off a handball. Dangerfield. Right. Marks inside 50 and can have a shot. He's having a day out. Karmas is proving hard to pass. Cameron. The Dogs are giving them nothing. English continues to have his way. Bontempelli. Fraser. He's generally a good kick. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? His field kicking is normally first rate. The Dogs moving the ball well. Norton. Henry doing what he does best. Waitman needs to be quick. Kennedy. Richards. He hasn't kicked a goal yet. Does he get one here? No, it bounces off the post.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Stewart to bring it in. Baker. He can make them pay royally.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
The Dogs are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Cats have got to respond now. It's getting away from them. Like Batman and Robin. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Bowes gets to it first. Was that a legal disposal? Stoppage coming up on the wing.
Clear out, thank you.
Right, got his palm to it. Dangerfield. Holmes. Neal. Dangerous to leave on his own. He's just about kicked the cover off it. Right. Got to the right position and hung on.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked. It's amazing how often players miss them.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
A goal there would have set the cat among the pigeons.
Dale to bring it back in. English with a chance to run. Slowing it down. He's got an option in the centre square. Can't take it. That's poor play. Bramble got a fist in. Right. Spills out in the tackle. He's got another one.
They're going to have to do everything right from here, but that's a good start.
Can they follow that goal up with another? English has rucked tirelessly. Smith blasts away. Defence 101 there. Bramble must get this out. Handballs it to nobody. Buderick. The Dogs are good with their hands. Fraser. Liberatore. He's caught. What a game he's having. Centre square. Loose ball. Myers gathers. Right. Has floated forward. What's he got on offer? The ruckman going for a run. Shades of Justin Madden out at Waverley. He just dropped it. Smith. He's put it through.
Here they come. This one's not over yet.
The Cats have made inroads just when they looked in trouble. Wright wins it out of the centre. Dangerfield. Holmes. What can he do with it? Liberatore. Keen to get the ball moving. Wright can run and carry. That was almost handed to him. English. The umpire says he had no prior. Good ruck work. Liberatore. Bontempelli. That's a bit of a waste. Bowes. Myers. His hand passing is a weapon. Right. What a hand pass. Close. Farms it out. He might have thought about hand passing. He's besieged. They've bottled it up. Right. Wins it. Dangerfield. Mannar. Blitzars. Steers it towards goal. And it's there. Back they come.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
This one looked over at one point, but it's right back in the balance. English got his palm to it. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. Right, Dangerfield in the right spot. He's been dispossessed. Approaching the 50. Oh, come on, umpire. Where's your sense of theatre? Davidson pushes into space and receives the footy. Ignoring the corridor for now. The kick lets them down. They're a big chance here. Cameron had his name written all over it.
This just has to go through. He cannot afford to miss.
Two already today. Can he make it three? You bet he can.
This is what happens when you park the bus. You become predictable and you leave yourselves vulnerable.
They're hanging on for dear life. English has been dominant in the ruck. Smith met solidly. Blitzars read that one like a book. Well done. The Dogs have denied them the corridor. Dangerfield. Terrific grab, but they've got to go quickly. Cameron couldn't hold it under pressure. Buderick goes long. Davidson crosses the paint. You can't question his commitment. Goal coming up.
It should be in their keeping now, although stranger things have happened.
The Cats are done for now unless something remarkable happens. Important clearance here. Dangerfield. This will be his 5th inside 50. Long. They must be sick of the sight of that. Williams wins and he needed to. Good kick. Who's front and centre? English has been magnificent. Kennedy. Baker. Kicks to space. Henry making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Blitzars attracted a crowd. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
They've got a problem now. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Normally delivers. Waitman couldn't mark. Henry, they're desperate today. DeConing, it's a tough game. The Dogs claim 4 vital points in the race to September. What a match that was, Half. What did you make of it?
The Cats
Will be very frustrated to have won 3 quarters but lost the match. It just shows how important it is to maintain the rage for the full 4 quarters, particularly against the better sides who make you pay for any lapse in concentration. Valuable learning should come from this.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the evening, Half. Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the next match. Until then, it's bye for